started publishing in 2017, and to date, by God's grace, I've been able to publish close to 20 books. And Once Upon a Time in the Gambia is the most recent book I published. And since I came into the Gambia like less than 4 years, now I got inspiration to publish this book. And by God's grace, it is approved by the Ministry of Education to be used by senior schools. And today, actually, we are having the book launching of Once Upon a Time in the Gambia. And I'm very happy that it's a success in one way or the other. And the future of this book also runs to the fact that we intend to shoot this book into a movie from popular demand. The Gambians in the diaspora have been contacting me, we want this book in a movie. In fact, the man that made the review of the book also talked about it, because the moment you pick up this book, even myself, to be sincere with you, I love reading this book. I love it. It's a very nice book. It's a kind of movie to me. Yeah, and I want you to also know that this book contains a lot of reality. I wouldn't want to talk about it, but it is not just kind of imagination alone, but I made research, a lot of research in this book. So it contains reality and then fiction also. And I think that is it about me. Another thing I can say? Important. To my sponsors, like seriously, these guys are amazing to me. They are so amazing. They open doors for me. Like if you want to actually get far or higher, you need to stand on the shoulders of giants. That was what I learned, and I picked up these guys and I went to them. They opened doors for me. I would say they are not where I come from. They are not from where I come from, but they love me like, like a kind of family. And people used to ask me, where are you from? I wouldn't say I'm a Gambian. I wouldn't say I'm a Nigerian. I wouldn't say I'm an American. I wouldn't say I'm a British. I always say I'm a Waldian. So yeah, Waldian means a citizen of the world. Anywhere I find good people, I belong there. That's the kind of person I am. So I'm talking right now about my sponsors, like Africell. These guys are wonderful, so wonderful to me. Really, really wonderful. When I went to them, they opened their hands to me. And I talk about network against gender-based violence. Oh my God. These guys are wonderful to me. When I got there, they opened their arms. They were like, wow, this is so interesting. And then they supported me in one way or the other. And talk about the Victim Center. Victim Center, they are very wonderful also. Let me talk about Binzilet. These guys are into fashion and movies and things like that. And then we talk about FIOH, Madam Aminata. She's a wonderful person. Probably her name actually reflects in the book, and she's like a mother to me. I love her so much for her support and for her blessings and encouragement. And many more. The best water. Oh my God, I love drinking best water. Yeah. I'm advertising for them right now. They are the best. Best water. God bless you. God bless you for being there for us. And every other one that I've not really mentioned. I would also talk about the Nigeria High Commissioner that I invited because of his time. He couldn't make it. Dr. Ismail Assise, even the first lady that I had to meet and try to invite them, this kind of election stuff. So I wouldn't blame nobody because election is really tedious and they were unable to turn up. God bless every one of you. God bless every one of you. Without you, there is no Mike Williams. God bless you.
Hello, wonderful listeners out there. As I told you before, my name is Umi Maram from Jamano Media and TV. Still on a book launching, a book written by Mike Williams. Just coming to have some interview with him. Hello, Mike.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. You?
I'm fine. I want to ask you, how did the title of the book, Once Upon a Time, come about?
I've had a lot of questions like this. A lot of people have asked me this question. But to be sincere with you, I think I was just given. This is the kind of person I am. My inspiration does not really come from within. It comes from God. So I just saw it, and I wrote this book 2019. Then it was a kind of scripted play stuff. Then 2020, I was like, I think I should make it into a movie. To a novel. And then what could be the title? It just dropped in me, and I was like, it doesn't. But I just picked it up and I said, okay, let me make use of it, and that's it.
Okay. What are the three core ideas of the book?
First and foremost, the book speaks against sexual and gender-based violence and other societal vices. That's number one. And number two, it's a tool for women empowerment. very important in that. And number three, it appreciates what has been lost in the society. Like we talk about the Jurists, these guys they're like oblivion. They're like no more existing. Well, they are still there, and they should be appreciated. To me, I love them. Yes, I love them. So I choose to speak through their eyes. Like if you read the book, it's a Julius that is like telling the story of what once happened when she was, things like that. So it's a very the three things that are very important in the book. Yes, and if you want to ask about the moral lesson of the book, if that is where you are or what you're asking about, it gives hope to the hopeless. It serves as a voice to the voiceless. If you have read other books I have written, I'm this kind of person. They call me a dreamer. Yes, my books are always like, you should not give up. And it's really been helping me. You know, if you look at 99.9% of those who make it in this world, they came from nothing to something. That means they came from, don't give up. You understand? The moment you give up, it's all over. So never stay down. Just stand up and stand out. And the world will come looking for you. When they look at Mike Williams today, they will feel like this guy was dropped from the sky. This guy is an angel. But I have my own past. Yeah, I have my own past. If I had to tell you this, you would not believe it. In 2017, when I published a book to the title Dreamers Become Winners, it went viral in Nigeria, sold in 5 states. Students were like, wow, I love this book. But I wasn't really satisfied because what I was expecting wasn't coming forth. Like the publisher was the one getting much of this. We are authors, we say our publishers, so there was this kind of in between us, so he was the one getting more of it. And I was like, man, I published books that is sold in 5 good states. I should be the richest man in Nigeria, but I was frustrated. And then I was coming back from the office. Then it was this kind of hot sun. I was like, did they send this thing to me? It was like scorching me, and I said, I don't want to write anymore. I don't want to write anymore, I'm tired. I never knew God listened to me, but he wasn't saying anything. So when I just bent to where I was staying to, I just saw this 5 boys, little kids. They ran to me, Mr. Mike, Mr. Mike. So I was scared. What happened? He said, I know you. I was like, okay. He said, oh, dreamers become winners. We love your book. We have you. I thought they were joking. They ran back home and they picked their books. They came to me with their parents. And the parents were like, they've never seen an author before in their life. All their authors they've ever known, they only hear it. They never see one-on-one. And they said, I love your book. I felt like crying. The children were like, please, can you sign autograph? That was the first time in my life I signed an autograph for the children. Trust me, I don't know how I got home that day. I don't know how I got home. It was crazy. Maybe I flew, I swam, I don't know. But since that day, I said, I will never, ever stop writing. There's something about me for the children. There's something about me for the world. I shouldn't keep my knowledge to myself, my talent to myself. I guess I have to share it. So that's a little bit of it.
Okay, that would have been my final question, but you already answered it. Like, what will your readers learn from the book? I guess you already answered that.
Yeah, definitely a lot of things to learn from it there. I guess I should go that way, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of things to learn from it, like seriously, because number one, you discover that as like I said, you shouldn't give up. It's very important in life. Never ever give up. Everybody has a past. Everybody has a past. God breaks you to remold you. You can never be remolded if you've not been broken. So if you think you just want to pass through life without you being broken or something, then you're joking. If you look at the life of a butterfly, there's the transformation, from a moth to a butterfly. Something has to change in you. And the moment it becomes so tough, watch it, you are getting there. The moment it becomes so tough to jump, try and jump. That's the most interesting part of it, you know what I'm saying? So people learn in that side, and also the ladies, I discovered that women are being treated somehow in the society, they're always pushed back, like, I want to become the president. Hey, go and be president in your mother's house. That's what I'm saying. Where I come from, they will be like, they will put the male child, no matter how small you are, they will put you like this, and you speak with elders. And they will tell the women, go to the kitchen. Hey, you go and talk to your mother. So, it sounds, they kind of deprive them of their rights, which is not something that is okay. So this book tells women, you can also do it. You can also do it. Don't let anybody push you behind. To me, I believe in equality. You're a woman, you're a man, I don't care. There are so many talents in everybody. You just never understand until you get close to them. It doesn't mean you're a woman, you should be here. You're a man, you should be here. No, everybody should be given a chance. In fact, I know some countries that has president as women. They are the best. Like New Zealand, I think the president is a woman. The place is a nice place. So women should be given opportunity. They should not be treated like trash or something like that. So it is part of the book, like I said. So a lot of them, you're gonna learn more and more when you see the movie, I guess. Yes.
Okay, thank you so much. And what would be your last word?
I should say, don't follow those who says you can't do it. They have tried, they have failed, they are looking for a second. So never, ever, ever, ever give up. Never. So I guess that's what I would say to my fans out there.
Thank you so much. That takes us to the end of the program, and thank you so much.